Hi everybody, this is AJ with Car Inspected. And today we're in the Toronto area. We're looking at this 2011 Acura MDX in pearl white, tan leather interior. It's got 191,000 kilometers on it. It does have older claim on it, and there was some accident damage which has been repaired. It looks to be pretty correctly. I believe the bumper cover, this fender, and this door have been repaired. In fact, the window on this side is not an Acura unit, so this window has been replaced, as well as the windshield. So there was an impact at some regard to this side. Everything seems to be okay though. Like I said, fender seems to be like a replacement unit. Door seems to have been repaired. There is a dent on this side in the rear. This is the passenger side, and the rear door into the wheel well. There's also a little bit of rust starting to form in the dogleg area here. Inside this door isn't bad, but there is that rust starting to form there. Taillights, etc., all seem pretty decent. No major issues. It does have a backup cam. The roof looks good as well, by the way. This side looks pretty decent. There is some rust starting to form again at the bottom of here. It looks like some paint has been kind of covering it, but it is there. Let me open this door. And it is starting to spread in there, and the inside of this door as well here. There's a couple dings and dents along this side. It's kind of hard to see in the bright light and in with the white. But along this rear door, there's a couple of dings on the body line here. Front fascia looks good. There's a little rub here, so that does have its share of bumps and scrapes, but for the most part it looks decent on the exterior. Do a VIN verification while we're here. Oh, we got this thing here popping out. I can't see it there. Go in the door, but they do match. Look at tires, brakes, and undercarriage. So it does have extreme avalanche tires on it that are 2015 produced, all four. So they are matching, and there's about 30 seconds of tread left. They're in decent shape. 2015s, not too bad. They have a nice aggressive tread on them. Brakes up front. There was a wheel lock, by the way. Brakes up front are okay. These rotors seem to be okay. The pads, you can see in there, I'd say there's about 50% left on those pads. And there is some surface rusting starting under here, as well as the rest of the undercarriage. I don't see any major immediate problem, but there is a good amount of surface rust and scaling starting on a lot of the undercarriage. So the situation that is it's okay for now, but it's going to start getting worse quickly at this stage. Suspension components, I don't see any real issues. Boots all look good. Nothing looks overly damaged or anything like that. I don't see any evidence of a frame pull or any major kind of collision damage from that front side impact. So for the most part, there's no crinked frame or anything like that. So I think it was a minor collision. This tire, again, same thing, 2015, decent tread, about 730 seconds to 830 seconds. I think this one was a little less. This one does have some dry rot starting. You can see spots like that, but for now it's probably okay. Rotors, similar condition to the other side, as well as the pads, about 50%. We look under the undercarriage, same situation on the other side. Not a major problem yet, but it is starting to go. Good amount of surface rust. Definitely been driven in the salt a lot. Rear tires, again, same situation as the front. Rims are a little corroded. 7 to 830 seconds of tread. Rear brakes are a little less. I'd say there's 35 to 40% left on those pads. And the rotors have a little bit of an edge on them. They're okay for now, but they're gonna wear fairly soon. And the same situation. Oh, let me show you. So this spare tire is pretty unacceptable. I don't think that would be a good safety item in case you needed it. That would blow out pretty quickly with those cracks. So it has been there a long time, not used, not taken care of. So that would need to be replaced in order to be safe, in my opinion. And you can see some more of this rust here, the surface rust, things like that. Last tire is decent, 7/8/32 a tread, and matching 2015. Rotors, similar condition to the other side, as well as pads 35 to 40%. And again, with the surface rust throughout. So we'll go inside. It does have an all-weather mat here. It is on the ground right now. I took it out for the rear storage compartment. Rear storage compartment is in pretty decent shape. Probably had that mat on its whole life, so it's not too bad. Under here we do have our emergency kit, kind of torn apart here. However, I have not found the wheel lock yet. So that is something to note. A lot of grease has been oiled extensively in these hinges. And the rear hatch is a little dirty. It's definitely been used. However, this does work. Just as it should. We'll look inside and we can see door panels are okay. No major rips or tears or anything like that. Overall interior is okay. It's a little dirty, but I don't see any major rips or tears or anything like that. Carpets look pretty decent. Not too shabby. Like I said, there's stains, things like that. I believe a real good detailer could probably clean a lot of it up, but it is there. Third row seats look okay. Again, a little dirty, but no major signs of rips or tears or anything like that. It's got all season mat underneath the regular mat, and then these carpets, see more pictures, but they're okay. A little stained. That's kind of the general theme of the interior, slightly stained, a little dirty, showing its wear, but no major damage. Door panel looks okay, a couple of marks here and there. Power seats do work, everything works okay. This seat is minimal wear, looks pretty decent. Probably the best looking seat in the vehicle. Dashboard is pretty good. In here we do have the owner's manual. It's just the, oh, here is the, so that is the wheel lock in there. Yep, there's the wheel lock, so we're okay. Owner's manual is in here, 2 of them. So we do have all the literature that goes with the vehicle. Close this up real quick. And we'll go to the other side. Look through the rear compartment. Seat doesn't seem okay. Folds down as it should, etc. Not too bad back here. A little stained, a little dirty, but for the most part, looks okay. Door panel's not damaged or anything like that. Go to the driver's side. We're in the front here. Command center, if you will. Not too bad. A couple of kick marks on the door, but nothing that's not typical. This seat does have some more wear and tear on it. Not ripped, but obviously you can see that wear. And electronics all work. So all the stuff does seem to work okay. Floor mat's a little stained with salt, as to be expected. A couple of stains there, but nothing too crazy. Wood grain in the dash, everything like that looks pretty decent. We'll start it up, and we do see that it runs well. Seems to run nice and smooth. I went through all the electronics, so radio works. All that works. The air conditioning is blowing cold right now, so that is good. All this map, etc., all seems to work. I can't see. There we go. So all these different things do work and responds as it should. Info, phone. So everything does seem to work as it should. DVD player in the back also opens. So that's all good. Heated cooled seats seem to work. I'll test them better on the test drive. Console looks to be decent shape. Said it's all a little dirty. All these controls do work. Tested them. Look under the hood. See what we got there. So for the most part, I don't find any real issues here. Under the hood looks okay. Belts, hoses, things like that. I took this cover off and all that stuff underneath looks okay. I don't see any major leaks or anything like that. We're all pretty set. You can see some more surface rusty kind of stuff happening in different areas. Like I said, there is some rust that has been painted over in these corners of the strut towers. I think it's mostly surface rust, but they are there. And again, I don't see damage from collision in any of these supports or anything like that. I tested your oil, which is right here. It's a little dirty, but tested green light, so there is no major contaminants, no issues with head gaskets or anything like that. Your battery's good, sitting at just about 12 volts and charging at 14.6, so no issues there. Brake fluid here is at 2%, so it's okay for now. No need to replace it. Coolant under here looks pretty good. We're good to negative 43, and it looks fairly clean, so it doesn't seem to have an issue. Other than that, all looks pretty decent. This hood doesn't look like it may have been off. I don't think so though. So I think that collision wasn't too major. I think it was a lot of this. Fender has been replaced. You can see scratches on there. But for the most part, doesn't look too shabby. Except for the undercarriage rust, the beat up interior. So there you have it. It's 2011 MDX, made by Acura. As usual, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.